Panthers. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 10.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set, hut, go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes the pocket. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On the double.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Green jack. Let's go now. 10 black. Ready, go. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Checks this one down. Hubbard. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line.
Ready, ready.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
On play action, here's Young. He's got a man left. And this one does not go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Out of the gun, Young. That's complete, David Njoku. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st down from the 42. Making a run. Here's the rookie out of Middle Tennessee. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back-to-back carries here. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Begins his return at the 16.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. Set, cut.
Throwing off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. So it's 2nd down coming up.
At the 24-yard line.
Set, ready, cut.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The punt heads towards the sideline. Not returnable. Well done. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Young looking to throw. He's him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here, ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Ready.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. It's caught by Wilson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Come on, ready?
1st down, Young. And he's able to get this down to the 36. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Charlotte in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. There's a dive up the middle. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Let's go now. Smash, wreck, yellow. Cut.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Escapes out to the left. Making the call himself. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Black one. Ready, red, set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets get the game's first points here in the second. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready up?
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Hey, go steal. Here we set.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
60 reps. 60 reps. Ready.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
He was brought down by Andre Cisco. A 3-yard pickup.
Got it.
Brings up
After the
second and
3-yard
7
pickup, it's second
at
and
the
7.
43-yard line.
Set. Ready. 33. Yellow. Ready.
He keeps this one himself. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Ready.
First set of downs now from the 39.
Ultra. Ultra. Here we go. Set. Go.
First and 10. It's Hubbard. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Takes the second down snap. Short pass brought in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Extra man in the secondary for the Jets now. Third down.
Come on. Set. Set.
That one's out and cut on the right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Quick, yellow, ready.
Clean up that pistol. Here's Hubbard. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Slide through. Ready. 50, grid, claws, red. Set, cut.
Working now from the gun. Makes the catch. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Go red.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Cut, cut.
Goal to go, they're passing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that makes it second and goal.
Fairly safe
ready?
to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Hubbard will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Ready, set.
Now backed up to the 8. Third and goal.
Down. Black shot, black 40. Set.
Third and long for him here. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get their first points of this game just before halftime. in for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, and he eats the hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Snags it near the edge. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of what looks like about 1 on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Here we go. Ready.
And if you had another rushing play on your bingo board, you are correct. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Set.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Green Jack. Ready.
Young working from the gun. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Now that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Got it.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Ready. Set. Cut.
Here's Young to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. It's Nick Squilton there on the play.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Set. 6. Mega. 50. Green. Cut.
Throw here. 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4. down now after that sack.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 40-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that.
He's off to the races. Keeps himself upright. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grab the lead on their first series of the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Yellow.
They start the drive with Hall. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn will pick it up. And the Panthers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Quick, yellow, set.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Come on, ready.
Here's Hall once more. Keeps away from one. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. That stop made by Derek Brown.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Young's pass. Intercepted. The Panthers
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
Throwing the out route complete. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He could do it. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap now to Young. Looking slant route complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready. 43 reps. Black. 95. Green Jack. Ready.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now it's Young. Same guy, looks it again. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
On the double. Ultra. Go Ultra.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready. Yellow. Line. 45. White.
They'll go right side with Hall. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Fly blue.
Out of the gun, Young. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Greg Newsome on the coverage defensively.
That's second.
Throwing from the gun. And this This is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away and brings up third down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No, they did it yet again! And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Looking for Tenorola McMillan that time. And it's going to be second down.
Here we go. Set.
They're going play action. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Here we go. Here we go.
47-yard line.
52 Blue. Strike. Strike. Set.
It's Hubbard off the option. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
But I believe someone on the Panthers made it to the loose football first. They're hanging on to it. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Third down run by Hubbard. And in any other spot, partner, they would take that gain. Got 8 on the run. He's short here. It means fourth down. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. Oh, and they're going to fake this one. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Jets trailing by 11. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Down. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jets first down. We've set it down from 37.
First down, Jets.
Here we go. Cut.
Hall running between the tackles. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready. Red. Yellow. Yeah. Cut.
Looking to throw. Young. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. But they just can't finish the play. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down.
Steal. Blue 32. Set.
Here's Young again. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. To the air on first down. Young. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Chased out to his right. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Touchdown, Jets.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare.
Put the body on the line for his team. He lays out and gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points. There it is. They get the 2 that they needed, and now it comes down to, the simple task, Brock, of recovering an onside kick and then gearing your kicker up for a heck of a field goal.
Yeah, but you don't live in that world, Kate, when you're down on that field. You live in the moment right now. You took care of business. You did what you had to do to make this a 3-point game, and now it's about executing that onside kick. But you're right, the kicker, he's thinking about his onside kick first and hoping they get this ball so he can boot what would be an incredibly long field goal. No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Check, smash. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he will have the Panthers first down. That's the last little bit they needed, Brock, to clinch this win.
It's a gain of
The Jets take their first time out.
That's good.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Set. Yellow. Set. Cut. Cut.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. He's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too.
He was taken down.
Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
37-yard line.
Come on. Set. Black 40. Set. Go. Cut. Cut.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Pop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left, and after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
Ready up.
Jets into the nickel, 3rd down.
6. Mega. Here we go. Set. Fort Blaster. 6. Ready. Ready. Ready.
We're drawing up for him. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers make it a 9-point advantage. So the Panthers pick up the win here. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.